Hi, Pastor John Kuski here with a word for the week. In the new year, we're going to try something different. Rather than this being a trailer for the messages coming up, it's instead going to be based on what was maybe heard last week in our worship service, a takeaway truth for your life. So last week we heard about the Magi. They had some pretty big deterrents to their coming to worship the Savior. I can think back to my days as a kid, being fast asleep on a Sunday morning, and suddenly my parents jostling me awake, saying, "Get up, it's time for church." Well, the Magi had much larger deterrents than that, a long journey ahead of them, some incredible dangers, and yet they got there to see their God, because that's what it was all about. A mission that God Himself had given them to worship Him, the Son of God, in person. Listen to that in Matthew chapter 2. After they went into the house and saw the child with Mary, his mother, they bowed down and worshiped Him. A mission from God, a special star, special revelations, and a chance to be in the presence of their God. Sometimes it might be somebody special that gets you to worship. Maybe it happened over the holidays where somebody said, "Hey, let's go to Christmas," and got you there. Or maybe it's been somebody in the family who's specially honored in a worship service. Maybe the kids are singing and so you go. But there's somebody who, much more than that, is tugging at us, really coming to us and saying, "You've got to be there." It's Jesus, the Son of God Himself. Because whether we realize it or not, He says, "Wherever two are gathered together in my name, there I am with them." So in worship, Jesus is invisibly there to hear, to take in everything that we have to say and to sing about Him. In fact, by having us in worship personally with others and Him, He's keeping other people or other things in our lives from becoming idols that would steal our souls away from Him. And in the process is having us worship, in a sense, bow down in our hearts, making Him more important than anyone or anything else in our lives, keeping Himself as our God. So if you ever need any incentive for being in worship, I know it can happen different times in different ways today, and maybe differently than it did in Bible times. Yet, God has put us on a mission to worship Him in person with others. I hope you can do that now in the coming year. Be with us on Saturday nights at 5:30, Sunday mornings at 9 a.m., which is also live streamed for you. God bless.